Okay folks, time for a special nightly rail edition. We're not checking the water levels out today. What we're looking at this, particularly this, I photographed this before, we've looked at this before, we know now. Now it's difficult with the lighting. What does it say there? Behind the hoarding we're busy strengthening retaining walls to allow for track lowering, sorry. Now that, I'm really sorry to say, breaks my heart to say this. But those who've been following me for the last 3 months know now that I've photographed this and made videos on this, and the fact is that they had to come down 20 to 50 centimetres here on this line. So what they had to do is actually chisel that off, and it was so strong. It was so strong concrete, whoever did that, whether that's a fake or not, that may have been done when they put the Albert Road Bridge in. So it's either a fake or they did that when the Albert Road Bridge here was replaced about 5-6 years ago. And I believe they did do some of this stuff, and it's the same contractors. But to put it into perspective, when I spoke to the guy who was operating the concrete drop for the wagons, I said, look, you got no service rail there? And he goes, yeah. I said, how did that happen? He goes, it looks like a fucking ship's hull. And he's right, you know, that never happened. We're busy strengthening retaining walls to allow for track lowering. No, you're not. What they've done, they've chopped them all out, and it took them a long time to cut these out. Very, very strong concrete. Whoever did that work did a really good job. What they've done is actually they had to go down, as I said, into that, and it took them about 5 days, nearly a week, to cut off 5 of them, and they got through about 10 wet discs to do that work. But essentially what they've done is they weakened these walls. I don't live here, so I don't really have an issue with it, but that is absolutely taking the piss. To be honest with you, it's libelous. So let's have a quick look over here. This is one of the Murphy entrances, and I would agree that Murphy is not to blame on this one. Sometimes subbies don't talk to each other. But to say that, let's just have a little look back there to say, I actually bet that will be down within 2 weeks. And on the internet, everybody's talking about these lovely Brazilian style posters. Right, let's forget about that. Let's have a look at this again. That's from the bridge view from Albert Road by Network Rail. If it does exist, it's probably 6 years ago when they replaced Albert Road Bridge, the bridge parallel to Queen's Road Bridge 70. Behind the hoarding, we're busy strengthening retaining walls to allow for track lowering. That's absolute bollocks.